What is going down, folks? It's your boy C23, and we are back on the sticks once again with another NBA 2K15 My Career episode. Now, if you missed the last episode, you missed a pretty important part of the story. Just about the time when things were starting to go south and we thought that we were going to get cut from the Houston Rockets and end up working back in the hood at the local liquor store bagging groceries, the Rockets GM saw something in us that made him offer us another 10-day contract. So what we need to do here is come out and take advantage of the opportunity. We need to come out strong and straight up ball out of our draws. I kid you not. Because in the meeting with the GM, he did seem kind of on the fence. That really could have gone either way. But fortunately, everything worked out for us and we get another crack at it. So after knocking down my first shot in this game, I'm looking to be more selective and pick my spot. So unless I get an opening, I'm not letting it go. And oh yes, a lot of you guys may have already recognized this, but I did change my jersey number. I am no longer 25. In my opinion, the number 25 belongs to a 2 guard or a 3, not a point. Are you kidding me right now? Did you guys see how I got that basketball? There is no way I should have even had that ball. As I go to make this dribble, the ball bounces through or off the defender somehow. I'm glad I didn't turn that over. I still don't know how I got that ball, but we'll take it. That was crazy. So now we need to get our teammates involved a bit. So I drop it into Dwight Howard, who gets behind Sanders and throws it down one-handed. It doesn't get much easier than that, unless they want to keep giving me these 5-foot jump shots. We'll take that all day. But on this next play, I expose OJ Mayo for the defensive liability that he really is. I freeze him with the crossover, taking it all the way to the cup, and before I run back down court, I got to turn back and tell him,
"You can't guard me, you can't guard me, you can't guard me, you can't guard me, even though you may try, even though you may try. You can't guard me, you can't guard me, you can't guard me, you can't guard me, even though you may try, even though you may try."
DeMarcus Flight is really out here showing flashes of brilliance, folks. And look at the dime to Harden underneath the basket. Oh my goodness. He pulls up with the dribble, stops, cocks it back one-handed, and somehow threads the needle past 2 defenders right to Harden, who catches it and easily converts. Where's the and one, ref? That should have been a foul, but that's the way that we're going to wrap this game up. Now let's find out what happens after the game in the locker room.
Why you tripping? We just pulled out a nice little win.
Tripping? Don't act like this game was ever in doubt. It was a lot closer than it should have been. That's the problem. We weren't taking it serious enough. Like we could just show up and win. One thing I know for certain, you take something for granted in the NBA, and it all goes away.
Yo, why are Harden's eyes like that? Open your eyes, bro. I'm right in front of you. Whatever he took to celebrate must be kicking in, because his eyes are done.
Right. When we got somebody on the ropes, we got to knock them fools out, man. Yo, tonight, we was just barely good enough.
That's right. Next game, we're going to step on the gas and never let up.
Let's do it.
I'm starting to think that no matter how well I play, there's always going to be some negative reinforcement by my mentor. But will somebody tell the Blazers not to jump, please? Especially when they see me coming down the lane with a full head of steam. I got the ball cocked back with 2 hands ready to go. I mean, come on, man. And if you want to double team, I just drop the dime off to my man and let him do the dirty work down low. It's nothing to me. So as you can see, DeMarcus Flight is really showing flashes of brilliance out here. He's yet to put together a complete game with everything, but oh my goodness, are we close? Just as close as that bucket that should have dropped. That should have been an and one. But of course, I got to convert that and make the free throw. You know what I mean? If they want to put us on the strike, we got to make them count. So the next free throw is up and good as well. Even though it rattled around a little bit, it still ended up dropping. So on this next possession with the clock winding down, I pull up from 3 and drill a buzzer beater. And then I just casually stroll off the court like nothing just happened. But that's just how we're doing it out here. We're not even fazed by the fact that we're playing on a 10-day contract. We're out here playing like we belong. And that's exactly the way that we need to play. Now, why does the coach continue to take me out after I make plays? And to make matters worse, I didn't get back on the court and we end up losing the game. Coach is bugging right now. I don't understand what this dude is doing out here. So anyway, moving on to the next game of our 10-day contract, we hit the road to take on the Phoenix Suns, and I come out doing pretty much the same thing I've been doing the last couple of games. Picking my spots, being ultra selective, and draining down open buckets. I'm even knocking down trays. I mean, come on, no hesitation with the release whatsoever. If I have a crack of daylight, I'm letting that go. And defensively, We're challenging everything, giving up nothing easy, telling them get that weak stuff out of here. Despite the height disadvantage, I still managed to get up and block that shot. And speaking of blocking shots, the Suns only wish they could return the favor as I'm knocking down jump shot after jump shot after jump shot. It's just like clockwork out here. And they want to get physical in the paint? I'm like, okay, let me show you what physicality really looks like in the paint. Get strong, get in the weight room, do some push-ups or something. You're not messing with me. And of course, I'm gonna drain the little corner jump shot at the buzzer. And that's 2 consecutive games with the buzzer beater. This guy is looking like he's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. He definitely has the clutch factor. Now the refs decide they want to take a closer look at it, but there's nothing to dispute. You can see the ball's clearly out of my hands way before the clock expires. So there's nothing to even worry about that. That bucket is gonna be good. Let's go on ahead and ring that up right now, and let's go on ahead and wrap this game up. Now, as you can see, we take the W 105-96 on the road, and I had to get some props from Dragic because, I mean, he recognizes the skill, and he knows it's just a matter of time before I take the entire NBA by storm. But now we get to hear what James Harden has to say about things.
UGLY.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
What would you call it?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong, hit the weight room, get some treatment, make up for it next time.
I don't know what game he's watching, but for an undrafted rookie, I'm out here doing my thing during the last 3 games. But I'm not about to blast this dude just yet.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.
So now that my second 10-day contract is over, it's time to sit down with the GM to see what he has to say about it.
You know, life's a funny thing.
Whatever you say, boss.
A couple of months ago, I never even heard of you. A few weeks ago, I was certain you were a one-and-done guy. You know, have your cup of coffee in the bigs and then disappear, never to be heard from again.
And now?
Now, well, now I'm going to tell you that I was wrong not to draft you, and I was silly to offer you only a 10-day contract. And you know, I was mistaken to think you were only here to have a cup of coffee.
So you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying we're offering you a guaranteed contract for the rest of the season.
So it looks like we've done it, folks. We're going to be a Houston Rocket for the rest of this season.
Heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Thanks, you're not going to regret this. I'm telling you, I'm going to make this organization so proud.
Good. Listen, you got this opportunity because you've been working your tail off out there. You know, you keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You got it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Get out of here.
Thanks again.
Get out of here.
And once again, he's leaving me hanging and does not want to shake my hand. I don't know what this dude's problem is, but I'm sure he and I are going to have a sit down man-to-man and hash that out, because this has to stop. Either way, we're in Houston for the rest of the season. We made the squad, and there won't be any more of this 10-day contract nonsense. So now it's really time to get to work. Anyways, folks, I'm going to go ahead and cut out here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one real soon.